down there in Los Angeles, basically terrorizing and vandalizing the city, waving foreign flags while stepping on the American flag, disrespecting it, basically. Disrespecting the American flag. And have the audacity to demand U.S. citizen rights when you're an illegal. You're not even supposed to be here. Nobody wants you here. And the thing is, what drives me so crazy is how they wave their flag. Like, they wave a flag of a country they don't want to live in and disrespect the flag of the country they want to live in. I mean, dumb on top of dumb. I hope ICE deports every last one of you back to wherever you came from. Oh yeah.
The Democratic Party realizes that the black vote is dwindling because the Democratic Party has not delivered for the black community. And they realize that. So what do? They open up these borders and they let people come from around the world come into this country. They're paying no rent. Their food is being provided for. They don't even make their beds. They have a maid to go and make their beds every day. We don't want them in our community. Let them go back to where they came from. Because it's my position that if you have a problem with your country, then you stay and you make it better by fighting that government, making your government do what it needs to do by its people, because that's what we do in this country. That's what I've been doing all of my life. I don't have any place to run to. America is my home. It's my country. We built it.
For them. Yeah. But you can't find money for us. Right. Do you all realize that CTU has it in their contract that is up for negotiations this year, where they're going to be giving more money to migrants than they're going to be giving to support our teachers? In what world is that okay? You want to give migrant kids $2,000 a month for a stipend in your contract? What about the rest of the kids who are hungry and suffering here in Chicago? Do you not think that it is just migrant kids who are suffering, who are not able to eat, who are dealing with homelessness? Of course it's not. I say all this to say, people, Democrats, you're on the menu this election. Black America, wake up and pay attention. Supporting Trump does not make you racist. It does not demonize you. What it does do is says to the Democratic Party, y'all not going to keep playing with us. You're not going to keep taking us for granted. You're not going to continue to disregard the importance of our vote. So we're saying here today, go Trump 2024. We got you, Donald Trump, in the city of Chicago. We're supporting you because what we're saying to the Democratic Party is, y'all not going to continue to play in our faces.
I feel that the Democratic Party should pay reparations to blacks because it was in the 1800s when the Republicans, which was known as abolitionists, separated from the Dixiecrats because they did not want to continue slavery. So after the abolitionists helped black people become Republicans and they changed their name, black people were able to own businesses. They was able to create the Black Wall Street, Rosewood. They were the most wealthiest communities in the United States. And so it was the Democratic Party who created the Ku Klux Klan, and the Klan were the ones who hated the blacks for creating Black Wall Street, and that's why they dropped the bomb on Black Wall Street. It was the Klan that did that. 2 years later, in 1923, it was the Klan that destroyed Rosewood. So if anybody owes black people money and reparation, it should be the Democratic Party, the Ku Klux Klan, which they originated from, that Democrats should be paying the money to blacks for all that they've done with slavery, the destruction of the black economic engines like Black Wall Street. I feel the Democratic Party should pay reparations to black people.
Like, how are you guys handling this? Because I can't. Like, they are hunting us down like animals. Like, and are you all okay with this? Just because we look this way? Just because of our names? Like, what? I'm so rage watching those videos of raids in construction sites, like on the street, and by Proud Boys, by white supremacists. They're hunting us down because we look this way, because we speak this way, because we go like. I don't understand how people are still defending this man. Like, I don't get it. Make me understand. Because I cannot wrap my head around you hunting people down because they look the way they look. Like, what?
So, I mean, you know, when you look at that, it's like, hold on a minute, man. You guys overwhelmingly voted for Trump. And so how is it that you're blaming black people for this issue that you're facing with deportation? The man said what he was going to do, and now he's doing what he said. Why is this our problem? Okay? And so, you know, of course, you know, again, let's just lay it down again. Okay? 92% of black voters voted for and supported Kamala Harris. Love her or hate her. If she had won, we wouldn't be dealing with this wave of deportations. Meanwhile, Trump built his entire campaign on deporting immigrants. He made his intentions crystal clear, and yet 60% of Latino voters still cast their ballots for him. Okay, but here's the reality. No one wants to talk about it. Trump's not the only president who has had an aggressive immigration policy. Every modern U.S. president, Clinton, Bush, Obama, and now Biden and Trump have enforced strict immigration laws. And that's not because they're racist or because they have a personal vendetta. It's because it's their job. Now, here are the facts. Clinton's administration in his 8 years deported 12.2 million. So in 8 years, he sent over 1 million illegal immigrants home. George Bush in his 8 years, he sent over 10.3 million home. Barack Obama, he deported 5.2 million. Okay? And Donald Trump is just continuing with the same policy. So why is it that Trump is the only one being singled out? Why weren't Latino activists protesting in the streets when Obama was locking children in cages on the border? And when he ramped up the deportations, they didn't do that for Clinton. Okay, and I'm not here to defend Trump. I'm just saying it looks suspicious. All right, why weren't we having those conversations under Bush and Clinton and Biden? And the answer is simple. It's easier to scapegoat one man than to acknowledge the truth. Deportation policies have been part of the American system for decades.
You want Donald Trump to win? Then say
Trump 2024. Trump 2024. O's in when we standing on business. I'm a big step underground methods.
I did it. I sure did. I voted for Trump. And I'm Latina, half Mexican, half Guatemalan. The means is that I'm for a president that is pro-America. That is for making this place better. Because this shit it obviously was not working for us.
Latino to Trump!
So far, I'm very, very happy. Thank you. Okay.
Look in that first drawer. Yeah.
Going on between I think majority like Mexicans and the black community. And I just have to say to my Mexican people who are asking why the black people are not like protesting with us or whatever. Why would they? 92% of their women voted for Kamala. 80% of their community of men voted for Kamala. 60% of Latinos voted for Kamala. I believe the majority were women and the majority were Mexican. But that number is crazy, considering that Hispanics and Latinos are becoming the fastest growing minority. Like, we are going to be the majority soon. And it's crazy for me to think that number was so fucking low. And now you're asking where the Black community is when they're the ones who tried to avoid this. Hello? They tried to avoid this. We all tried to tell you guys, even within my own community. I'm talking to you guys because I did the work. And I know other Latinas who did the work. We were on calls every fucking week. We were writing postcards. We were making phone calls. And you guys were probably nowhere in sight, my Latino community. And now you're begging the Black community to come help us, to come save us. No! I think it's time we learn to save ourselves and let the Black community rest. Because my God, have they not done enough fucking work. So, yeah. Where were we during the George Floyd protests? Or the Breonna Taylor, Sandra Bland? When their community was getting killed, where the fuck were we? Because I do not remember seeing any Latin people out there. Now, maybe there was one or two of y'all. I don't remember seeing any Mexicans out there. So why should they put their time, their energy, all of this into helping a group of people who didn't give a shit about them when they needed our help? Think about that.
It's somewhat ironic that the Hispanic community would be angry at the Black community in a situation where a person would be elected as president, and while being on the campaign would say clearly, when I get in as president, I'm going to make one of my first agendas deporting all persons who are here illegally. And when he gets in there, he starts doing what he said. And you all are the main people who voted for him. And now, to make matters worse, most of the ICE agents who are carrying out the deportation appear to be Hispanic as well. But you all find it in your heart to be mad at us. Hispanic people, you need to start to think about offering an apology to Black people for the shit you running. Because when this shit clear, you still gonna want us to buy your burritos, your tacos and shit. Okay? You need to think about what you're doing. And like I said before, try to find y'all some good ass hiding places. Because Trump coming after your ass. That's just that on that.
Seen a lot of conversation around why Black people are not helping the Latin American community with all of the triumph that they've encountered due to this administration. And to be honest with you, Black people have an agenda this administration. We focusing on ourselves, we focusing on our families, we focusing on our community, and we focusing on our relationship with God.
Look, I'm not trying to be mean or anything, but all you Latinos that are out here protesting across the United States, that's not going to change one damn thing. And if you think to yourself, you know what, we're doing it because we had start somewhere, law does not change by these little protests when it comes to illegal things. Don't compare yourself to Cesar Chavez. Cesar Chavez fought for legal citizens to have the same rights as other legal citizens, not illegal citizens to have the rights as legal citizens. You guys are brain dead. You sound ridiculous. You sound goofy. It's actually really embarrassing to see you guys out here dancing around like a bunch of goofballs, thinking that that's going to change something. What you guys are better off doing is actually spending time with your family before they get deported. Because Trump's president, and he's not joking. You guys need to work on your legal citizenship. And if you care about people, if you care about raza, get them out of the fields. Get them their legal papers so they can have jobs like you and I. Quit saying they stolen land, this, that, and whatever. It's not stolen land. They sold it. Get over it. This is America, and you need to move on.
Confused. So in the United States of America, Mexicans are waving the Mexican flag to protest getting sent back to Mexico.